A lot of new players may not know just how important T-Hunt is. So today I want to talk to those new players, those players who don't even touch Terrace Hunt at all. We're gonna call it T-Hunt to avoid any kind of YouTube backlash and them flagging video because of certain words. So for now we're just gonna call it T-Hunt. And a lot of people who play Siege, even people who have been playing for a few months, maybe even since day one, don't even touch T-Hunt at all. And it's kind of weird because it's actually a really good tool to use to get better at the game. And a lot of people think to themselves, how can you use this player versus AI mechanic to get better at the game against other players? And to understand that, you have to actually go play Terrace Hunt. And the thing about it is, you can learn a lot of things by doing this game mode. It's not just a game mode you play because you're bored or because your friends aren't on yet and you just want to do something real quick to pass by some time until they get on. So you can play rank or casual. And yes, a lot of things that I'm going to name in this video, you can also do in casual, but doing it here in T-Hunt, you will avoid risking a loss in casual by doing all these kind of practicing things. And for the most part, this game mode is for practicing. It's for getting better at the game. And one of the things that helps you out when it comes to playing this game mode is map knowledge. One of the biggest things to know in Siege, if you're going to be a roamer, whatever, you need to know map knowledge. And you can learn about maps by just playing this game mode. You'll be put on maps, and you can learn lanes, learn angles, learn entry points, and learn what walls you can and can't get through. And one of the things I've seen playing in casual is I'll see some new players pick fuse, and they wouldn't know like what you can put a fuse charge on and what you can't put it on. And I'll literally look at the screen and I'll be telling the guy, hey, you can't put it on there, or hey, go put it over there, and he'll tell me to shut up my own business. And one guy actually said, he's like, I'm new, I'm sorry, I didn't know that I can do that. And you can learn all these kind of things by just going to T-Hunt and just learning how the maps work, learn how where to put things are on the map. What I usually do when I play T-Hunt, if I'm trying a new operator who I don't use a lot. I've used one operator in the game, obviously, but when I'm trying to figure out just some new tactics, I'll take the operator, go to T-Hunt, whatever map I'm on will dictate which operator I'm going to use for that, and I'll try to just learn some new things. Like on Chalet, I never used Buck on Chalet at all, but it got in my head. It's like, what? Let's see what kind of things I can do on Chalet with Buck. And some things I was learning was like, hey, if the enemy team is on, the little bar area, you can go underneath into the snowmobile garage with Buck and shoot the floor off with his skeleton key. Vice versa, if they're in a snowmobile garage and you can use Buck to go to that bar area and again use the skeleton key to blow the walls off, so blow the floor off, so you can get angles on people who are below you. And those things that you will only learn by doing T-Hunt. If you're not going to try these kind of things in casual because you're risking losing a game. You're putting your teammates in the hole because you're trying to learn new things. And a lot of people say, well, that's what casual's for. That's to learn how to play. That's true and also not true at the same time. A lot of people use casual to get tune up for a rank. A lot of people use casual, just to get back into shape if they haven't played Siege in a while. So if you're a player who's trying to learn how to play the game by playing casual, you're hurting those people. They're going to want to kick you from the match. They're going to, badmouth. You're going to say all these things about you. And for the most part, who cares what people say about you in a video game? But you're hurting other players by doing those kind of things. And yeah, going to casual is a good place to learn to get feedback against other players, but you can also get feedback that will help you in casual, help you in rank by just playing T-Hunt. Learning, getting your aim correct. You can go to the T-Hunt and get your aim pinpoint by just going there, practicing how each character's gun works, who has the most recoil, how recoil works with you. And for me personally, whenever I go like any kind of stint without playing Siege, if I go a couple days without Siege or a week without Siege, I'll go to T-Hunt and just to play, just to to tune up my aim, because your aim in Siege is different than playing other games. You're not gonna Your aim needs to be way more precise in Siege than Call of Duty or Battlefield. So if I play Battlefield 1 or play Battlefront 2 and then go play Siege, I'm gonna need to get a tune up in T-Hunt just so I can get my aim on point for a game like Siege, and not your typical Twitch shooter like a Battlefront or a Call of Duty. So my point is, this is a good tool to use to get better at the game, and it could be better. Ubisoft could do a lot to improve T Hunt. For example, allowing you to use all operators on T Hunt Classic, which for those who know what Classic is basically you just kill a certain number of enemies. You can't use defensive operators for that, and to me, that's kind of a flaw. They should allow you to use all operators, defense and offense, for Classic. That way, you can also learn, how to use angles with those characters, how to defend certain locations. At the same time, I think they need to update scenarios and keep those updated and give you some new scenarios where you play as on defense, and they program the AI to do things that real players would do in situations on defense and attack. So say you're doing a scenario on defense, and it can be you by yourself, where you with four other friends, and you're just learning how to defend a certain room and things like that. You obviously set a difficulty limit, and what the Ubisoft could do is use the data that they've gathered by any means, and by viewing pro league and things like that, to program the AI to attack in a way that real people would attack on a location. Bottom line is, you should be, if you're not playing T Hunt, you should be. You should be, getting there, learning the maps, tuning up your aim, learning some angles, learning new tactics and things like that. If you can't do, a custom game to do those kind of things, use T Hunt to do it. Don't use casual as your personal learning tool, because again, you're going to get some L's. You're going to affect the other players you're playing with when you can just go to T Hunt or custom game and learn how to play things, learn how to do new tactics that way, learn how to use numbers that way. Now, when you do all that, you do custom games, do your T Hunt, then you can take that operator into casual, and try to see how what if you learn anything that will allow you to do better with that character in casual, and then eventually in rank. Anyways, guys, this is for this video. Just want to let you guys know about how important T Hunt is and what you could do with T Hunt. Last thing I'll say before I end the video is understand. A lot of people, this is when it comes to tips, they feel like they don't need to listen to tip videos. They don't feel like they don't need to watch these videos. They feel like it's beneath them. And understand this: every good player you ever come across in any video game has seen a tip video, or they've watched the pro league and learn from that. Use that as a tip video. Even the pros watch other pros play to learn how to get better at the game. They watch YouTubers who to learn certain angles and things like that. And the same thing goes with YouTubers. Every YouTuber that you watch to get tip videos probably got a tip from another YouTuber, and just like, hey, I'll also share that on my channel, but from my perspective. So tips are not a bad thing. Don't view looking at tip videos as you are at the bottom of the pile and now you need to get help. No. Learning is always good. Learning is a great thing to do, and getting tips is always good. Good players get tips, become great players. Decent players get tips, become good players. So if you're a bad player, you use your tips to become decent, and so on and so on and so on. Tips are a good thing. A lot of people are hard-headed and stubborn. They don't like, I don't want to watch tip videos because I want to get better on my own. That's fine, but you might learn something. So watch tip videos. Anyways, guys, this is this video. Thank you all for watching. I've been Mr. Archangel, the real Unscum Talent of YouTube. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.